What I'm going to do this, I'm not going to do anything out here. I'm going to let some of my guys do it. Last year, some of you were here. My knife, after a couple of years, finally was made. You guys saw it first time. First time I got to see it last year when it actually got here. Over the last year, we've taught the U.S. Border Patrol, been doing stuff with the FBI. We've been over in Israel teaching the IDF and the ISA, Bureau of Indian Affairs. Lots of different separate police agencies have been using it. And it hasn't been me. I couldn't do it alone. Some of you know the gunting. My knife has been designed to be used closed. And the training version's an impact tool because I don't believe in cutting anybody. And one of the things that I also have to say is the techniques that I do. Someone said, I'm sure you all know, that Professor Remy Preces died. They asked me if I'm going to go back and start teaching straight modern arnis. And I told them they've missed the point of what I've done with the gunting, because everything Remy asked me to do, that's what we do with the gunting. We teach Sinawali application. We teach abanico corto and abanico largo. That's what's part of it. That's what makes this work. But I'm not going to demonstrate this knife. My crew, who's been traveling around the world with me for the last year and teaching and not being compensated for it, they're going to come out and show you some stuff. Because if I do it, you all go, oh, Bram can do it, sure. But you don't get the idea that you can do it. Now you'll see a whole variety of people and see what they do with it. So I'm going to turn the floor over to them.
Don't have much time, so we'll get on with it. I come from a grappling background because tell my tornado JKB or TKB kicks aren't that spectacular. But well, I came in, not really a knife guy, I teach a lot of law enforcement though. The thing I like about the gun thing, protecting a firearm or defending a choke, even if you let the best grappler you know lock it right in, you're out of there. So just quickly demonstrating, I'll let Frank here lock out a choke. Now, all of us are going to try to protect, but the main thing is access this, the gun, either the holster or the pocket. Now we can get real simple, gross motor skills, and just pop this, and I guarantee if we smoke it and roll it out, we're out of here. Okay? That's if you have the room and if you're standing. If we're pinned, say we're down, or we're fighting and he happens to hit me down, and I don't have the room to move. I don't have the big motion to be able to do some damage. I can pin it and roll it in. And then we can go to that same shoulder lock that all of you probably know how to do already. The beauty of this that I found is that any of you can pick this up and make it work for you within any style. Okay? Simple enough. You want to take over that, Frank?
Sure. Hello, my name is Frank Goldman, and this knife was introduced to me by Master Bram Frank a couple of years ago, so I've been training ever since with him, and I find it pretty useful. It's based on a gross motor skill application, and you know, it's very easy to learn. For example, if the guy's coming with a number one, you strike the inside of his forearm, you pass, and since you're going in from an open position to a closed position, it's easy just to open back again, strike his elbow, pass, you got the lock right here, then you strike his ribs, sometimes cracking them, then you break his elbow, you break the plane of his elbow, you step through, and then you have an arm break right there. Once again, let's do it the other way. Number one, you strike the inside of his forearm, you pass, and since the motion is a closing motion, all you need to do is open back up and you shatter his elbow. From there, you just pass. You got the wrist lock, you shatter, you bend his elbow, and just step through, and then it's broken.
And if you guys want to play with us later, we're all kicking around, so if you want to feel it, toy with it, come see us. We'll pass it off to some of our friends now.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, if I attack Andrea here, so she has to do something against it.
Andrea's driving the ramp in against Thomas's hand. She's a little quiet. She speaks better English than she pretends to. If Andrea can do it, any of you can do it. Okay.
Okay. She is coming with the stride. I do the flow motion with the ramp here, what Frank already showed you. From here, I go here. If she checks it, I just reach over and use the ramp to bring her down and have the control here. Once again, if she is coming, I do the flow motion. I attack here with the button of the knife. If she is checking, just reach over. I use the ramp and the triceps and bring her down. The fluent motion. She's coming. Boom, boom. And down. That's it.
I come from a traditional martial arts background. Being a woman, why I love this goon team, this is my equalizer. I don't care how big you are or how strong you are. With this in my hand, we're equal. I can use it to my power. It is your disadvantage. He's going to grab me for a full choke. Okay? I'm going to drive the ramp right into his solar plexus. I'm going to rake down, grabbing his thumb. We all know what a center lock looks like. I'm going to step behind, dig into his collarbone, stomping down, and I'm done. Beat feet, get out of there. Okay? Next move, he's going to do something else. Let's see, he's going to grab me. Guys like to grab women. Well, you know, that's fine. Bang! That's just what I want. Make my day. Grab me. Third move, he's going to do something else. A right punch. I'm going to deflect. Go for a grab. He grabs, deflects. I'm going to use this as a pinching motion. Coming up, break the elbow, drive down. He's over. Thank you.
One of the things that's most interesting about the gun team is its ability to open without going to your standard drop point type openings. The kinetic opening is the thing that makes this knife unique from all other knives. That's what I'm going to demonstrate. If Jody attacks me with the number one, usually what we're going to do is clear and make space. With a normal folding knife, we have to bring it out, open it, and then engage. With this, we come out, we kinetic open, we insert, cover, do our biomechanical cutting, and move on. One of the principles that Bram stresses is the biomechanical cutting so that we do not do things where we're cutting throats, stoning intestines, and things like this. We're stopping the function of the body. We are cutting to stop, not cutting to kill. Thank you very much.
We ran a little bit over. I just asked George for 30 more seconds. You guys know David and Andy. David's going to beat up Andy.
As you see, he throws out his number one hand. I'm going to strike him here on this thing. I clear here, I hit to the neck. Clear the hand again. I decide to kinetic open on the back of his leg and take out the quadricep. All the while controlling his arm and the back. Right there. I'd love to show that to you again, but it's my friends. All right, same thing. He comes over the right punch.
I'm going to hit. If he's smart enough to put his arm there, he's going to come up, block, pick up again. We're going to look for a wall, tree, something to throw him into, and we're good to go. And now we're out of here.